Quick thing before the video starts, I do this thing where I draw new subscribers on the channel. So if you want to be in that, just subscribe and comment down below what you want to be drawn as. I probably should have set some ground rules last time. Let's try and keep it PG, people. And I hope you enjoy the video. And yeah. So, I've got a plan. I'm making this video so that when this plan inevitably comes to fruition, you will all know that I am an unbeatable genius, mastermind genius, and your rightful dictator president. Step 1. Secure the keys. The keys being communication skills. Basically, I just need to learn all of the languages. Now let me guess what you're thinking right now. Yeah, I know it's a genius idea. That's why I came up with it. The thing is, if you can't speak every language, then you can't talk to everyone. And as everyone knows, no one watches content with subtitles. Take, for example, Robert Downey Jr. You know, he's a pretty famous guy. He's been in like a couple of movies. But do you think that anyone outside of English-speaking countries knows who he is? Probably, but you get the idea. It's embarrassing to only be famous in a couple of countries. Additionally, everybody that's tried to conquer the world has been monolingual, but anyways, you're probably asking yourself, how long will this take? And I estimate that I will be able to learn all these languages proficiently by my 25th birthday, assuming I only sleep 2 hours a day, but that's completely achievable. Step 2, ascend from darkness. Darkness being normality, of course. Now, I want you to know something. Only idiots follow plans one step at a time. I'm currently on steps 1, 2, and 6. Step 2 involves this. That's right, YouTube. I just need to be semi-famous by my 25th birthday. If I'm not able to achieve this, then I won't have enough time for my later steps, and I'll be very sad. Fame creates money, and money solves problems. Trust me, you're not going to want to be one of my problems. Step 3, rain fire. Fire being quality content. Anyone knows that as soon as someone becomes even slightly famous, for whatever reason, they start making music. And unlike these people, my music will be good. Over the period of 4 years until my 29th birthday, I should be able to dedicate 20,000 hours to mastering singing and music theory. And if you've heard my singing before, you know that it's already pretty good. According to my research, no one listens to music by anyone past the age of 30. This is why completing my music career early is such a high priority. Not only this, but I found a way to extend my music career indefinitely past me turning old. Over the next year, my 29th year, I'll create several sets of albums to be released over a period of 10 years, thus creating an effect of perpetual youth. This should also give me wealth, fame, and hatred from every part of the world, the ideal scenario. Step 4, unleash the horde. The horde being more quality content. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that you thought that I was only learning how to sing and dance for 5 years. There was a secret sub-step to step 3 where I made a comic book slice of life series. I plan on creating a 6-part, 1,200-page comic book series to be released on my 30th birthday. I'm not going to go into exactly what it's going to be about because I really don't want anybody stealing my ideas, but it's going to be very sexy. Once Netflix sees this sexy, untapped money tree, they won't be able to resist buying the rights from me to make a 3-season adaptation for a small price of $5 million. Alright, step 6. Wield a fist of iron. A fist of iron being an actual fist of iron. And I was not lying when I said I'm currently on step 6. Step 6 is essentially just the Sigma grind set. No women, no video games, and no watching YouTube. You're not allowed to follow that last one. Following these steps will result in the most efficient collection of Sigma bucks, a term that my friend came up with to measure awesomeness. As a part of this, I'm also training my body to be the most capable host for my unquenchable spirit. If you've done as much research as I have, then you would know that Kung Fu is the best way for me to train both of these aspects of my life simultaneously. Also, firebending is based off of Shaolin Kung Fu, and that's pretty cool. Now, if everything goes according to plan, I should be a super strong, super healthy person by my 30th birthday. I also forgot to mention that this whole time, I've been taking Kung Fu classes from the Shaolin master Xia Yan Ming in New York. I'm literally 200% serious right now. With almost 10 years of training under my belt from this Shaolin master, I should be prepared for a higher order of Kung Fu. I really hope you can see where this is going. After spending 1 entire year in China at the official Shaolin temple, I should be able to finalize my training and call myself a Kung Fu master. Step 5. Skewer the winged beast. The winged beast being the film industry. The day I turn 31, I will begin my study of writing, acting, and directing, and by my 36th birthday, I will be the most advanced drama student you have ever seen. According to my research, the ideal age for an actor is somewhere around the age of 40. Tom Hanks was 38 in Forrest Gump, Robert Downey Jr. was 43 in the first Iron Man, and Mr. Bean has always been 40. So clearly, the key is to make as many movies as you can in this golden 5-year span to then be released yearly until the day you die. This again will give the effect of perpetual youth. The only difficult part of keeping up this charade being that I will need to pre-record every movie interview for around 25 movies and Oscar appearances for around 60 years of Oscars. But life finds a way. In order to pump out these movies, I'll just use the $25 million that I forgot to mention I've been saving up in order to find a cheap set of desperate American actors, probably from LA. I will then train them over the course of 2 years to be the best actors that they can be in a non-cult-like movie-making gang. After 5 years of filming with this crew, I will finally begin editing all of the movies. Alone. This will be very fun. With the immediate success of my first movie, professional film studios will want me to direct their movies. Using their vast resources, I can make myself look as young as I want, thus continuing the cycle of eternal youth past my 45-year expiration date. This will also allow me to work with foreign actors and agencies to make foreign movies, thus securing my fame in every part of the world. Although my filmmaking career will likely end at age 50, Step 7 starts at my 45th birthday. Step 7. Freedom. Freedom means two very different things. At this point, I have two options. I'll go over the less interesting one first to keep your attention. As a wealthy, famous, 45-year-old Kung Fu master, I will find myself an attractive divorced MILF, a mother I'd like to have a future with. After ending my career at age 50, I'll begin imprinting on my stepkids as a cool father figure, and it'll come in later, trust me. In my free time, I'll begin creating my magnum opus, a video game, of course. I do know exactly what this video game is going to entail, but I'm not going to tell you any of it. It should be finished by my 80th birthday. Hopefully you'll be alive to play it. Upon hitting my 80th birthday, I'll begin dedicating my free time to science. I'm hoping that by the time I'm 80, science will be advanced enough to do whatever I want. This, along with the relationship that I built up with my stepchildren, will allow me to serve as a Rick for my grandchildren. We will go on adventures together, and it'll be totally awesome. And then I'll probably die. Now, for the other option, politics. Using my fame and money, I'll be able to reach high levels within the United States government, assuming it hasn't dissolved by my 50th birthday. After a few years, I will campaign for president. Once elected, I will be able to use my advanced language skills to serve as the ultimate foreign diplomat president. After creating an unbreakable bond with every country on the planet, I will declare nuclear war. Never mind. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you know that I'm actually like 200% serious with this plan. I might actually make the comic book a little bit later because I did the math and I think it might be difficult to make a comic book while learning music. I mean, I've been doing the math the whole time, but now I'm doing it with a little bit more realism. Anyways, it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, okay. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.